a bit close, I think.
We've been ashing our roaches, throw them shits in a bowling. Roll them more when we fired up.
Okay, that's fine. Hi guys. I think, let me turn this off. There. I think I'm getting more used to talking to the camera. Like I'm feeling more natural. I'm feeling more like a natural, you know. So I'm gonna do a story time today because obviously that's like the thing to do on YouTube now. That's like a thing now. So there's so many. Okay, not a lot of weird stuff happens to me. I have a really kind of normal, demure kind of life. But when weird stuff happens, it happens. So okay, this isn't really weird, but this is just like really awkward. Let's get into the story. Okay. Do you know what? Thinking about it now, yeah, I'm the kind of person, and I've always been that kind of person until that point, but I was the kind of person where I would never screenshot people's pictures. I would never basically, yeah, screenshot people's pictures, because I've always had it in my mind that this world is too small. Like, you screenshot someone's picture, then next thing you know, someone's randomly going through your phone and it's like, you know Tobias? And it's like, no, I don't know him, you know, like, I stalk him from time to time, but I don't know him, you know. Anyways, on to the story. So that was the kind of person I was. But there was this chocolate, fine chocolate brother, yeah, that was on Instagram, and I just had to save his picture. I just had to promise to myself that this fine piece of chocolate niceness, he was gonna be mine. I needed the picture, you know, as a reference. So it's like, okay, when I come across him in life, it's like, I've been waiting for you. I have been waiting for you. I'm still waiting for him. We're gonna call this fine piece of chocolate. It's so weird. I don't know him, but I know his name. No, he doesn't know me, but I know his name. But we're not gonna call him by his name. We're gonna call him, I don't know, let's call him Mr. Chocolate. Okay, so Mr. Chocolate. I saw Mr. Chocolate while I was scrolling through our Instagram one day. And the thing is, it's so weird. Like I say, the world is so small. So basically, Mr. Chocolate is friends with people I used to be acquainted with. And it's like, it's one of them things where he's friends with different circles that you may be acquainted with. So it's like one of them ones. So Mr. Chocolate, I'd seen him on Instagram, but I'd never seen him in real life. And I was just like, I wish I could show you that. I wish I could show him to you, but it's like, we're not gonna be doing that. That's not this kind of meal. That's not this kind of show. So, okay. I saw Mr. Chocolate now. Saved this picture. That was the first time I'd ever saved anyone's kind of selfie / picture / whatever. But I saved this picture now, and I made it my screensaver. I don't know why I was playing this kind of game, because the kind of environment I'm in, it's like you can meet someone and they know like 10 people that you know. Like, that's the kind of small world situation I'm in right now. But I made him my screensaver. This happened in first year. Literally last year, basically. So obviously in first year, that's the year where everyone's into getting to know each other. Like, everyone's into, like, hi, how are you, where are you from? When you come second year, it's like, yeah, you're right, alright, cool. First year, that's when everyone was into getting to know each other, And me, I thought I was popping in first year. Like, everyone would try to chat to me, like all the guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how guys are in first year of university. That's how guys are. Okay, whatever. Where I lived last year, it was an accommodation, and if you don't know what accommodation is, you should know. But if you don't know what accommodation is, it's basically housing that is owned by the university, that's given to students to live close to campus or on campus. So I lived in an accommodation where downstairs, it was like a lot of student chill areas, or like, I don't know what else you call it, like sitting rooms basically for where the students could come and chill. There was like pool tables, there was vending machines, there was a TV, like it was proper legit. Okay, so I was in one of those rooms. We had like 4 or 5 rooms of like whatever. I was in one of them, okay? And I was in the room where, like, the windows were like, what's it, top to bottom, so it was like you could see whoever was coming in, and they were at the front of the university, so you could see whoever was coming in, you could see whoever was leaving the building, you could see anyone. So I was in there just on my phone, you know, just chilling. I used to chill by myself a lot in first year. I was on my phone chilling as you do, with my beautiful chocolate man on my screensaver. And then these random people come in. Okay, when I tell you random, I've never seen these people before. I don't know how they got into the building, because the building was a situation where if you don't know anyone in there, or if you don't live there, you're not getting in. Like, security was that tight. They just come waltzing in. It was like four guys come in, and they're all black, they're all chocolate, you know. They come in and they walk past the window, and then one of them comes back to the window and just stares. And I was on my phone, right? But you know when you're on your phone, but you're focused on everything else around you but your phone? That's what I was doing. And I was watching this guy stare, but I was just putting them on my phone. I was waiting for him to do something instead of just stare, because I find that really awkward. And he did. Came into the room. Well, he didn't come to the room. He knocked in the room, because you can't get in the room because you need a pass. Came into the room now. And then it was regular convo, like, ah, hi, where do you live? Like, what's your name? And when he came in, all his friends came in. So there was like 4 guys in the room with me. And we were just talking, casual convo. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm hot shit. Okay, you're trying to move to me. I was feeling like, yes, it's me. I'm all of that. Come on, yes. Usual procedure. Come on. I'm so sexy. Okay, all that now. And then 2 of the guys try and get my number, and I find that weird. I don't know how guys can move to the same girl at the same time, but 2 of the guys tried to get my number, and it was like, okay, so you know how guys try and get your number, they give you their phone, they're like, yeah, so like, you know, like, they give you your phone, innit? They give you their phone. Listen. They gave me their phone to put my number in, but I was, you know, I was doing that thing where, okay, you act like, like, let me make you work for it. So I was making them work for it. Like, I was like, nah, I don't give out my number to strangers, all of that. Don't give out my number to strangers, like, you have to work for it, yada yada. And so they were like, oh, like, okay, take our number. Take that. Both of them were like, oh, take our numbers. Guys. So I have my phone out now. And then I press home screen. Okay. I press home screen. How did one of them go? Like, it wasn't even one of the ones I was asking for my number. One of them, yeah, one that was just sitting there, it was like, is that? Oh shit, I said his name. They were like, how do you know Mr. Chocolate? Oh my god. And you know when panic sets in, because I'm not someone who can just lie on the spot. I'm not someone who can, like, my lies need structure, they need time. Like, I need to make a plan of, okay, we'll go from lie A to lie B, lie C, okay, we'll end with lie Z. Like, I can't just impromptu lie, like, I can't. I'm not someone who could do that. So he asked that now, and everyone went quiet. Everyone was looking at me, like, all the guys were looking at me. I said, I saw him on Instagram. Babe, one of them was like, what, so you don't know him, you just screenshot people's pictures on Insta? You know when it's awkward? Yeah. I was just like, nah, like, I saw it on Insta, but it was an Insta post on Tumblr, you see. So, like, if I just like a picture on Tumblr, obviously you screenshot it, and that's actually a thing. If you like a picture on Tumblr or anywhere, just screenshot it. It's like, oh shit, that's nice, screenshot, But you know, okay, like I said, they had their phones out to me, right? They extended their phones, and we're like, you know, like, what's your number, innit? That's what I was feeling like, yeah, that's me, that's all me. Listen, how can the one that asked, you just screenshot pictures, like his phone retracted quickly, like the phone that was once extended, phone that was once extended into, you know, into action, it was back on his lap in an instant. I was like, oh, you know, you win some, you lose some, okay, you know, it's fine, whatever. But the other one was like, oh, he still wanted my number, but it was like, oh, awkward, you know, there was no more conversation after that, like the room was quiet. Yeah. That's a lesson. That's a lesson to me. Like, and that's the thing about life. Like, weird things happen, or random things happen, or stupid things happen, where it's just like, you know what? That sucks. But it's a lesson. That's a lesson. Don't screenshot people's pictures who are locally known. You know, maybe someone in Australia, China, Africa. You know, someone that would never somehow be connected to you in any way. But yeah, that's it.